Okay, the stream is turned on. Let's share this to, as usual, let's share this to Twitter and Discord, shall we? Is it on? It is on. I think I'm showing stuff. I don't know if I'm showing stuff. I think I do. Yes, no, yes, no. Show me something. Yes, I'm showing stuff. That's good. Let's share this to Twitter and continuing the stream. Let's just say that. Continuing the stream again. I guess this is a Cemetery Mary week. There we go. Stream has been shared on this, not Twitter, I mean, and then Discord. Bingo, there we go. Let's see. I'm scared. What did I post on Twitter back then? Oh god, no. Oh, hello, Ayler. Yes, yes, yes. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're very early today. Came early, we are trying to, Ilmao. Understandable. So, yeah, we are continuing the Cemetery Mary stream as usual because, yeah, I was planning to do this as a one-day occasion, but because of some circumstances, lights went out, we have to do this as a stream week, I guess. Just streaming Cemetery Mary for a week. Which one should I load again? That's this one, I think. Yeah, this one. Let's continue playing the game, shall we? There's the funeral today. I'm happy. Is that bad? No, no, it isn't, Mary. It's fine. I'd been planning for it. I overheard them talking about it in the cemetery when planning a spot for her. Is that bad? I really enjoy funerals. I always have. Even when. Even when what? I like to see everyone gather around for their lost loved one. They are all so sad. They bring flowers and sometimes even little parting gifts. That's so nice, don't you think? If their spirits could talk, I bet they say they appreciate it. Oh, if their spirit could talk, huh? Will the ghosts attend their own funeral? I will. Well, in any case, I'm excited for the one today. You shouldn't raise any flags, Mary. It's a really bad idea to raise flags when you're in a horror game, or maybe in a game with tragedy, or maybe in a game where characters sometimes are sacrificed. Don't do that. And I'm excited to see what they are like. Hopping off the bus that morning, I was glad to see I wasn't too late. It's a good thing I always wear black. No one even seems to turn their head to me as I came near. I love it. I love the way, the justification of just having Mary only wear one clothes. It started to rain. They never said anything about rain today. But I thought it might when I saw all the clouds out this morning. So I came prepared and brought my umbrella. It was then that I had noticed a little old lady with no umbrella, and no one was even bothering to help keep her dry. So I covered her with my umbrella. Hello there. Uh-huh. Oh, it's an umbrella. You scared me for a second. Thank you, dear. Of course. Uh-huh. Silence. I love it. Pardon me if this sounds rude, but were you one of her friends? No, at least I don't think so. Did I? Yes, I apologize for being late. Oh, should we lie or shouldn't we not lie? Which one is it? I think we should not lie. I don't know. I don't think this choices actually influences the ending we get.
If we get the ending that I'm trying to get. If not, I'm probably stuck in this game, honestly.
No, at least I don't think so. Who died? Oh, well, it was my darling Minspella.
Minspella. I keep hearing this name, but I don't know. Is Minspella, does Minspella exist in other games? I keep remembering this name. Either I play too much Shelter Mary, so I keep remembering this name, or there's a mention of Minspella somewhere in the other game, which I don't know where.
She passed just last week. My condolences. Forgive me if it sounds rude, but what is your relationship to her? Me? Ah, yes. I'm I'm Spella's mom. I never met you before, have I? That's okay. Lots of people haven't.
The Cemetery Mary.
I'm very sorry for your loss. How are you feeling? Feeling? It's impossible for me to feel anything but heartbroken. I truly don't believe I'll ever recover from this. No, no, don't say that. She wouldn't want you to think like that, right? Yes, I suppose you're right.
If I may, how did she die? She was young, wasn't she? Which one? Which one? She was young, wasn't she? How she died? I don't, you know what, maybe, oh, I feel like both are kinda asking questions, but that's fine. How she died?
Oh, it's... You do not have to. I'm sorry if that was too intrusive. She... She was sick, you see. For a very long time. She was in the hospital for a while. We always thought that she was going to get better. It always seems that way at least. In the end, well, things didn't go as we thought they would. I see. I'm very sorry that happened. It's alright. We tried our best. Do you think she's scared? Huh? She's all alone now. Where she's going to go? And who will tell her how to get there? The way she is right now. Is she happy? Even if she's not.
Uh-huh, she's not alone. I'm sure she's happy. I'm sure she's happy. Or she's not alone. You know what? Yeah.
How can you say she's alone when everyone is here beside her? I know she can't really say much about it, but I'm sure she is happy to have all her friends and family by her side. All the people here. She meant a lot to them, didn't she? That's why they're all here to keep her company. I know lots of people like to think you're alone when you die. But I think it's hard to consider all this being alone, you know. She's not alone when we're all here.
Indeed.
Yes, I suppose that's true.
Well, that's food for thoughts. What will it be when you have your funeral? Are you going to be alone or not?
We are all together here, aren't we? Then, I suppose I'm glad she isn't alone. Yes, me too. I'm sorry if I upset you by talking about her so much, miss. It is a funeral after all, I should have behaved more respectfully.
Oh, by the way, do tell me if you all notice something weird with the audio. Maybe the game sound is too loud, or the my mic sound is too low. Either one of those, or maybe noises. That will be really helpful because I cannot monitor my own stuff. You know.
It is a funeral after all, I should have behaved more respectfully. No, it's quite alright.
Fine by you? Thank you then.
Talking about it has actually helped a little bit. I feel a bit better hearing your thoughts. Is that so? I'm glad then. Yes, thank you. Why, I'm so sorry. I didn't even catch your name. It's alright. My name is Mary.
Mary?
Mary. Hold on a moment. Do you mean to say you're... Cemetery Mary?
Title drop. I love it.
I see. My reputation precedes me. Yes, that's me. I see. Thank you, Mary. If Bella was here, I'm sure she want to thank you too. She is here, but hearing it from you means enough already. Thank you as well.
Uh huh.
It was a lovely funeral. The coffin was lowered and soon enough the rain stopped. I watched everyone say their goodbye to her and to each other, and then suddenly they left. Soon it was just me and the lady. I'd have felt bad if I overstayed my welcome. I didn't want to outlast her at her own daughter's funeral. So I quietly said my goodbyes and left. But to my surprise, someone was there waiting for me on the sidewalk.
I wonder who. Hello, Reginald.
Reginald?
Oh, by the way, yeah, I just found out yesterday that Arcade Kitten is being hospitalized right now, and that makes me very sad because Arcade has been a really nice friend for me. I hope everything went well for her. I do. Uh, I I don't I don't know what happens, but I hope she's well. She has been like I think I think she has been sick for a while, but just got the chance to get hospitalized a few days ago. So yeah, yeah. I hope she is all right too. She has been a great friend to me. Let's continue, shall we?
Reginald? What are you doing here?
Oh, I just happened to be walking by when I noticed you in there. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. Everything's fine. She wasn't like a family member or anything like that.
Ah, that's really. It's always a sad thing, is it not?
Yes, it is.
It's okay. I know you don't see it that way.
Huh?
Well, since you're here, would you mind being helping me with something?
Oh,
I was just about to head down to the store to pick a few things up. Oh shit! Just some screws, nails, and a hammer or two. It's this moment. Just some stuff I'm running low on or need to replace.
you want my help for this? I'm not very educated in tools and all.
Oh no, that's alright. You don't need to be. I just appreciate the company is all. But if you're ready or not.
Oh no. I mean, yeah, I can come.
Very normal casual groceries. Yeah, very normal casual groceries.
It's not like I have anything better to do. Haha.
Lovely. Come with me. I hope you don't mind that we'll have to walk. No, it's fine. I would have brought my car, but it was too nice of a day to pass up the chance to walk.
In the rain?
Yes, Mary. Rightly so. A little water never hurt anyone.
Well, I guess you've got a point. Reginald's logic didn't really make sense to me, but I decided to accompany him to the hardware store anyways. It's not like I ever go there, so it'd be a nice change of pace. Come to think of it, I didn't actually know where the hardware store was located until Reginald showed me. I guess it's good that I know. Now. If someone asks me where the hardware store is, I'll know how to answer.
That's nice.
The hardware store wasn't too far away from where we were, but it felt like quite a while since I didn't know how to get there. Come to think of it, I can't remember the last time I've ever actually been in a hardware store. As Reginald held the door open for me, the smell of fertilizer wafted forward.
Oh, yummy, delicious. You know what? Maybe I should just grow some plants. I kind of want a cactus. Cactus is nice.
Quite intense. We entered into what looked like the gardening section.
Screwy says, eat more screws. Yum 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 yum. I love Screwy. Screwy is the best. There's even a Screwy poster. Arcade Kitten sells it in her merch store. I'm not really sure what the merch store name is. Redbubble? I don't know. Well, here we are. And decide. Let's see. Interesting. Thank you again for coming along. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for inviting me. It's nice to go somewhere different. Oh, what is it that you needed to get again?
Oh, I've got a list in my pocket actually. Sorry. What are you wondering, Reginald? Hey, would you like to turn it into a game? Oh yeah, sure. A game. Interesting.
Huh? How do you mean?
I'll split the list in half. We'll each take a half and look for the items on our own. Say. Then we'll come back here when we are finished. If you can get here before me, I'll reward you.
Reward me? I'll get a prize?
Yes, you'll get a prize, Mary. I'm not sure if you won the prize, sir. Yeah. Something like that. But you'll have to beat me first.
Okay, I think I can do that. Maybe.
Right, let's do it then.
I watched as Reginald read his list into two and handed one half over to me.
Fair warning though, I know this star like the back of my hand.
Hey, I might still win.
Let's see, after that,
Reginald went on his own and left me with my share of the lace. Let's see here. Antifreeze, an axe.
Interesting.
Tape measure, red poison.
Okay. Antifreeze, axe, tape measure, red poison. Antifreeze, axe, tape measure, red poison.
Well, that's not very nice. I'll mention that to him later.
Antifreeze, axe, tape measure, red poison.
For now I had to get the things on the list. After all, now I had a challenge to win. But I didn't anticipate how big the store was. It already looked big from the outside, but now that I was walking in it, it was huge. It was a weird feeling walking in here by myself, especially considering I don't really come to these places. I don't know what I was really expecting, but it was so empty. I didn't even see any workers around. Despite that, I keep hearing footsteps. Reginald? I called out. No response. What am I doing? This place isn't scary. I'm just gonna get the things he asked me for. What was on the list? On that list? Wait, hey!
Oh, shit, I bumped something.
Where did the list go? Did I drop it somewhere? Oh shoot. That's okay. I'm pretty sure I remember what was on it. I'll just go get those things and find my way back to the front. I just have to get...
Okay, let's see. Antifreeze.
I pick up a gallon of antifreeze. Should I get this blue one? Or wait, maybe he wants the green one. Maybe I'll ask him later.
Screwdriver, axe, yeah. We need an axe.
I pick up an axe. Is this the right kind? I mean, he's using it for wood, right? So this should be good.
Yeah, he's totally using it for woods.
What else would you use an axe for?
Gee, Mary, I wonder what else would someone use an axe for?
It's heavy.
Click all that apply. Red poison, measuring tape, masking tape. Red poison.
I pick up a bottle of red poison. Click all that apply.
Measuring... It was measuring tape, right? Yeah, it was.
I grab a roll of measuring tape. I always used to play with this as a kid and try to see how long I could stretch it.
Finish shopping? Yeah.
I pick up what I thought he needed and instead just head back towards the counter. After all, if I took along, I would lose the race. At least I knew my way back. At the very least, I got to the back of the meeting spot before Reginald did. I only had to wait for about a minute before he showed up.
Uh huh. Ah, sorry, my throat isn't well, so pause a bit. Okay, that's gonna show you. Ah, I see you made it back before me. Well done. Well, you have everything.
Yes, here you are.
You did get it all. And just the brands like I like too. You haven't been spying on me, have you? Reginald, I wouldn't be spying on someone, unlike some other people. You know.
After making sure Reginald had everything he needed, he and I ended up to the front counter to pay for it all. One by one, he puts all his stuff into the conveyor belt, and it slowly began to move across as the cashier began to scan it. You've got quite a bit of stuff, Reginald. I feel bad.
Oh, where's that?
Well, you don't have a car with you, and no.
Hello. Oh, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I still don't know how to address you, so I'm just gonna call you the feeding cat person. Hello, feeding cat person. Welcome.
Well, you don't have a car with you, and now you gotta carry these bags back home. Would you want me to help you?
Oh, don't worry your silly little head about that. A little fresh air and exercise does me some good.
You're not even going to take the bus?
No, it's quite alright.
Rachel, can I ask you something?
Let's see. What's your grocery list? Oh, I can hide the dialogue box? Oh, I can. A hammer. And a rope. I wonder. Yes, of course. Is everything alright?
I noticed you brought an axe. I noticed you brought a red poison. Oh, a red poison.
Yes, it is. It's unfortunate, but my apartment has been having a bit of a rotten problem lately. And of course, the landlord won't take care of it, so somebody has to do something. Does that upset you?
Well, I don't know. I wish you used a more human way to get rid of them.
Right, I see. In that case, I won't buy it anymore. Interesting. Well, after this time, I suppose.
Really? Thanks, it makes me feel better.
Hey, do you want anything?
Huh?
They've got a shelf over there with some candy. I don't mind buying you a chocolate bar if you want one. A chocolate bar, huh? Interesting.
Oh no, that's alright. You don't have to.
Are you sure?
I mean, is that supposed to be my price for winning a race?
Living in an apartment buys an axe? Yes. Listen. In his defense, he has a cabin, an isolated cabin somewhere where he makes a bunch of coffins. So it totally makes sense. Just saying.
Is that supposed to be my price for winning a race?
Also, how do you know that he lives in an apartment? Did he say that? He did say that. I remember. No. I'm still thinking about what your price should be. But since we are here anyways, might as well, right? Consider it a thank you for spending time with me today.
Are you really sure?
Of course I am. It's just a candy bar, it's not a big deal.
In that case, thank you.
Mary, what if you just took like multiple candy bars and just make it a big deal? Like, I don't know, 100? And just shove it in front of Reginald?
Rajal bought me a chocolate bar. It made me very happy.
Yeah, I wonder, chocolate, huh? That's your favorite, right, Mary? Chocolate.
I made sure to thank him for it, even though he insisted it was his thanks to me. After we left the store, Rajal had to head home, saying he ought to drop off his stolen stuff. He said he felt bad for not being able to invite me to do more. I told him it was completely okay, he didn't need to do anything. I had a nice time today. Time must really fly, because when I checked the time afterwards, we were already well into the afternoon. I ended up heading home a little early that day. I didn't have much else to do outside, so I went home. I read some books and made myself dinner, and then put the leftovers in the fridge. And then I washed up, put on pajamas,
And onto the usual routine, huh?
and well, do I even have to explain what I did after that?
No, you did not need to. Interesting.
Hi, Gay.
Hello.
So, what did you do today?
What?
Well, if you're not going to talk about my parents to me, I at least want to hear about something that you're doing.
We shouldn't talk about what I do.
Why not? I want to.
I understand. Maybe eventually. But not today. I'm sorry. I need to leave. Good night, Mary.
I yawn and lie down.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Who's texting me so late at night?
Mary. Ah. Are you awake? Yes, Mary is awake, Reginald. Understand if you aren't, of course. It's a bit late, isn't it? But whenever you read this, do respond.
Reginald,
Leave him on read. Please. Please leave him on read. Please, I'm begging you.
why are you up so late?
Oh, hello. Don't worry about that. I just thought of the perfect price for you. And I had to tell you as soon as I possibly could.
Really? What is it?
You loved seeing my works the other day, right? Unless you were just flattering me. Anyways, I was thinking you could come to my workshop. Uh-huh. See? Reginald have a workshop. In his defense, those X's are probably for the workshop. You know? And I could show you how coffee is made. At least the way I do it. I thought it'd be a nice idea if you're into it.
You're serious? I'm allowed to come see?
Of course you are. I wouldn't have invited you otherwise.
Then, yeah, I'll love to see. I think that'd be really cool. Thank you so much.
Of course. I'm often alone, so it will be nice to have some company. Here, I'll send you the directions momentarily.
Reginald gave me direction to his workshop, and we made plans to meet there in a few days. I always wondered what went into making coffee, and so I was plenty excited to be able to see it for myself. There's only so much you can read online about stuff like this. Being able to experience it firsthand will be something entirely different. Honestly, it was a bit hard to contain how giddy I was. I felt like a kid again, excited for a field trip the next day.
I mean, it is a field trip, you know. You're seeing something new. Exciting.
Well, back when I was...
Oh, my throat is acting up again. Sorry. Okay, feeling better? Let's continue.
Well, back when I was still went to school with other kids and all. Anyways, I was excited. And after feeling like I'd been waiting forever, the day finally arrived. Getting off the bus as the class stopped, I walked to the location Reginald told me I should go. Woo! He told me it was a bit of a waste of the sidewalk and not too close to any buildings. And it honestly felt like I walked into a whole new city. It definitely wasn't as brick and mortar as back where I'm used to being. There were so many trees and buildings were so spread. The grass grew in such a way that it didn't feel overgrown, despite reaching a bit above your ankles. I walked down the town's cracked sidewalk until I came across a pebble path. And following it down, caught sight of Reginald's workshop.
And here we go.
It was so old-fashioned. It was big but completely made of wood. It almost like
Sorry?
Looked like its own little cottage way out here. But it was charming and I liked it. I went up to the door and gave it a few gentle knocks. I didn't hear anything at first. But then...
Hello. Oh. Reggie? Are you having a nice day today?
Reginald opened the door. At first he had a not so happy expression on his face. It was only for a split second, but I noticed we were changed.
Ah, Mary, you're here. Come in, come in. So glad you could make it.
I took a step into the workshop. It was so cozy in here. There was such a gentle sunlight flowing through the windows and the smell of sawdust was prominent in the air.
I wonder where did the axe go? Let's see, there's a place to hang a hammer and a saw, but nothing is being hung in the third one. Also, Reginald, didn't you also buy a hammer, like a few days ago, other than an axe? Very interesting.
There was such a gentle sun.
Oh, we are doing this.
But it was a good kind of sawdust smell. Smelled like productivity and hard work.
I actually just started my break, but you're free to look around and ask about things in the meantime.
Are you sure? I don't want to bother you on your break.
Oh, nonsense. I can think of a better way to spend my free time. So, anything you're curious about? Is that your work in the back?
This is a lot more woodsy than I expected.
Oh, you think so? Ah, yes, I do prefer to keep things a little more natural out here. It takes a bit longer, but it's more than worth it in the end. Better for the environment as well.
Hey, these are your work clothes?
Oh yes. Do you like them?
Oh yes. They look very nice. But your hair is still a bit loose, don't you think?
Haha, yes. You're not the first to say that. But it's hard to control it at all, and I can bear to cut it. No worries, so. I assure you I haven't had an accident since. And if I do, then you can just tell me you told me so. I'm hoping for that, really.
Are those new tools working for you?
Extravagantly so. I think that's because I had you helping me today. Are you secretly a good luck charm?
Haha. I think I feel more like the opposite if I'm honest.
Oh, come now, don't say that. You haven't let me down yet.
Are you always alone here?
Oh, not always. Silence. Okay, just about always. But it's alright. I don't mind it. I get to meet with some others when they need bases and all. So if I'm not always alone. So don't worry about it. Besides, are any of us ever really alone? Interesting, Reginald. That feels like that quote you saved back then, Mary. Hahaha.
You wink at me after saying that.
You wink at me. Yeah, totally not suspicious at all. Like, quoting Mary quotes and then, winking.
Is that your work in the back?
Indeed it is. It's just the best right now, though. Nothing too special about it yet.
I think it looks pretty good, though. Especially since it's not like I know how to do any of this stuff.
Well, if you like, you could take a step inside. Go on, Mary. Take a step inside. Nothing could go wrong. You could be my little tester. Haha.
What? Really?
Sure, I mean, haven't you always wanted to know what it was like to actually lie in one? I know I have.
Yeah.
You look so excited, Mary. Oh my god.
I'd like to try it if it's okay.
Of course it is. I would have offered otherwise.
I stepped into the coffin. Even though it was still standing upwards, I crossed my arms as if I had been lying down in it. Rachel gave me a teensy wave as I lifted the lid and placed it over the coffin. encompassing me in the darkness inside.
How's it feeling there?
It's cozy, I think.
I'm sure it will be a lot cozier once it's finished. Maybe we'll add some nice cushions and a shiny finish to really put it over the top.
Eh, yeah. I always did wonder what it feels like in those. I guess you'll have to let me try it again when it's finished.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Hello? Reginald? You're still there, right? Hello?
I don't know, Mary. Is he still there?
Uh, guess I'll just let myself out then. Haha. Huh? I had pushed on the lid in front of me, but it didn't budge at all. I pushed harder, but to no avail. Reginald? Can you hear me? I'd like to get out now. Haha. Hey, how much air is in here anyways? I tried pushing again. No use. And no matter how much I yelled out to him, it seems as if Reginald had just vanished. Hey, let me out, please. I punched the lid in an attempt to get out. I felt pain surge through my wrist as I did so.
Oh, no.
But still, I did it again. And again. And again. Help me! Please! Let me out! Let me out! Please! I can get out! Please!
And? Hello, Mary. Welcome back. How do you feel?
Finally, I was let out. I struggled to catch my breath as I was met with the face of Reginald, who looked quite shocked to see me in such a state.
Mary? What happened? Are you alright?
Did... Where were you? Didn't you hear me screaming in there?
No, someone had knocked on the door. Someone had knocked on the door, huh? I figured you would be able to get out on your own, so I... You look shaken. Yeah, pretty much.
Just a little bit. I just got so nervous when I couldn't get out. I'm sorry.
No, I'm the sorry one. Really, I'm so sorry. Today was supposed to be nice, but I shouldn't have left you alone. I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you, okay?
You really don't have to. It's alright. I feel bad. It wasn't your fault.
It is my fault. Besides, I won't feel good about it unless I do something to make it up to you, okay? It's just how I am. Uh-huh. Good defense. Totally innocent.
I sat for about less than an hour after that. It became pretty awkward after my little panic. And Reginald still looked like he felt really bad.
Yeah, indeed.
I told him I'd let him work in peace. He told me it was okay if I wanted to leave, but he'd like to see me again soon. We said our goodbyes and I left, not wanting him to feel any worse over it. I didn't do much the rest of the day. I had, well, planned around this, but now I didn't feel up for doing much at all. I went back home and decided to just relax. I was sure that once I was fully calm, what happened today wouldn't have seemed that bad at all. So I spent the rest of my evening at home, until it was time for bed once again.
Mm-hmm.
I've got something to ask you again. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I want to ask you something.
You just did. Congratulations, Mary. You just wasted your question. I'm
What? No. Something different.
Go ahead.
Are you trapped? Is there a reason for this?
Alright. Which one is it? I think it's the Are You Trapped one, right? What do you mean by that?
What are you doing right now? Is it because you want to? Or do you not have a choice?
There's always a choice. Even if the choice is to do nothing. But the choice I've made was with the best intentions in mind. Good night, Mary. Good night indeed.
I went to bed after that. I don't know if it becoming easier to sleep at night was a good thing or a bad thing.
I mean, I guess it's a good thing, maybe.
Regardless, I slept.
Because you feel more energized at least.
The days following were mostly uneventful. But I think that's probably a good thing. I didn't need something to shake things up even more. The first 2 days that passed, I did my usual hobbies. I went to the cemetery. I placed flowers. I planted flowers. I didn't really talk to anyone. But it was fine too. On the third day, it was raining, so I decided I would stay home. I decided to finally take out the manga I got from the library.
Ooh, the manga, the Soja manga.
I hadn't started it yet, and today seems like the perfect day too. I lit the fireplace as I could up with a blanket next to it, expecting to spend quite a while sitting there.
Oh, that looks so comfy.
It was a thick book, but I was sure I could finish it all in a sitting. As for its content, well, it wasn't the best manga I had ever read. But it was still really interesting and captivated me nonetheless. The story was mostly lighthearted, and at some points even felt like a comedy. But I had just gotten to a part that was a bit more serious, making me all the more invested.
Ah, yes, this part, huh?
The main boy was hopelessly in love with the main girl. That was obvious enough from the start. Despite this, he didn't want to be her boyfriend.
I love this. I love this Sojo manga. I need to read some Sojo manga. God damn it.
In fact, he didn't want to be in a relationship with her at all. The manga had been pretty comedic up until this point. It was mostly about the boys taking wild steps to keep the girl his friend while also not wanting it to evolve into more. Or even insinuate he had feelings for her. He never explains why he doesn't want to date her, just that he doesn't. But now it appears that the girl had grown feelings for him in return, making things all the more complicated. And it looks like the boy was ready to confess why he felt that way he did. I was completely immersed as I turned the page, only to be met with...
With what? Uh-huh.
Oh, how terrible. Someone had vandalized the page with some sort of black paint or nail polish stain. I turned to the next page just to make sure the rest of the book was alright. Sure enough, their pages were also scribbled in black. Except for one. There was a drawing on it, and what looked like some kind of writing underneath.
That writing. I'm pretty sure that means wish, right? Or hope? Wish? Hope? Something like that. I think it's wish, maybe. The writing on the bottom.
It made me feel disappointed. I know it's not all that uncommon for edgy teenagers to write in books and all. But still, this belonged to the library. You shouldn't damage it. I tried to look on the bright side and think that maybe it was a donation to the library instead. That someone had drawn in this book when they owned it and donated it without realizing. Still though, did no one check to see if the book was in good enough shape to be donated? Well, there was nothing I could do about it now. I made a mental note to tell the library of the damaged book when I went next. and flipped back to the beginning page to make sure I didn't miss any other marks. But when I did, huh?
Hello. What a nice smile all you have.
The page I was just on looked nothing like it did before. All the characters, it was like they were looking straight at me. I turned the page and it was the same.
Wow, this... So this is what they call 3D manga, huh? It's very immersive. Amazing.
All eyes were on me. Completely startled, I had turned the books away from me,
Oh no.
but I didn't see where I was throwing. In my panic, I had thrown the book right into the fire. No. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Oh no, Mary. Now the library is going to come for you. They're going to ask you to pay the fine. Oh no.
I wanted to save it, but it was too late. Putting the fire out wouldn't have saved it. It was already pitch black and burning into ash. I smacked myself in the head.
Slap.
I was always so careful with the library books, and now I just let one get completely destroyed. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Even even though the book was beyond rescue, I still had to clean the fireplace now. I saved and gathered the proper tools to clean it. Kneeling in front of the fireplace, I heard my phone go off. I picked it up shortly after, worried that it might have been Crowbar needing something important.
Hello.
But it was Reginald once again.
Hello, Reggie. Hello, Mary. How are you feeling today?
Me? I'm okay, I guess.
Are you sure? I still feel terrible about what happened the other day.
What do you mean?
When you got stuck, remember? Or, well, perhaps it's better if you don't remember. Haha. Yeah. Well, anyways, I've still been feeling pretty awful about that. I was thinking of ways I could make it up to you somehow. And luckily, an opportunity has recently presented itself.
Oh, you don't have to do anything. Really, it's alright.
Please, I think you'll really like it.
It really isn't necessary.
Are you sure? Of course I'm sure. In fact, I say it was meant to be. It's so perfect for you after all. You see, I was recently invited to a funeral. And who better to invite with me than you?
I'm so sorry. Are you feeling alright?
Oh, yes, no need to worry. It was no one close, just someone I used to know a long, long time ago. I hadn't seen him in ages, so it surprised me that I was invited. But since I was, I thought you would like to come. You do like these events, right?
Well, I guess I can deny that I do, haha. But are you really sure it's okay for me to come?
Of course. I think if anyone can put the fun in funeral, it's you. The fun in funeral, huh?
Oh, shucks. Reginald forwarded me the details of the funeral and told me where I'd be meeting him. Despite our area's pretty cemetery, this funeral was going to be entirely in the church. I had never been to a funeral in the church before. Each one I've attended has been outside. And it's a lot easier to walk into one that held outdoors. Haha.
You just love to sneak into people's funeral, don't you?
And now I was invited and I could not deny. I did feel a little excited. Is that bad?
No, it isn't. It's fine. Okay, so a little bit of pause here. I'm going to take a drink break. You all should also take a drinking break. I'll be right back. See you all soon. BRB. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue. Let's continue, shall we? Have you all took? Oh, you took a pickle break. That's nice. Although I hope you enjoyed the pickle juice. Ah,
I've never really gone to churches.
yes, you do. You took a pickle break. You already mentioned it. I know. That's amazing. I don't know what else to say. You should go to an insane asylum. Just kidding.
But it always seems so pretty from the outside. I just never had a reason to go. But now I do. I keep in touch with Regina until that day, always double checking the details such as the time and location. I didn't want to be late or hold anything up or cause any disruption. Rachel kept assuring me that it will be alright though, and that he wait for me outside so I wouldn't get lost either.
Mm-hmm.
On the day of the funeral I wore my usual attire. It's one of the great things about dressing like this.
I love how every darn day there's an excuse. Well, at least every 2 days there's an excuse why Mary keeps wearing the same clothes. I love it.
I'm always funeral ready, haha. I mean, that's not the only reason I dress like this. I just like the color black a lot.
Me too, Mary. Me too.
But I think red is still my favorite color. Probably. When I turned down the street the church was on, I spotted Reginald standing on the front of the steps. He spotted me in return and gave a polite wave as he waited for me to reach him.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you look nice?
Oh, really? I'm just wearing what I always do.
Haha, yes I know. Oh my, the Rizzler is here. That is a nice look for you. Ah, right. Here, take this.
Reginald handed me a small package of tissues.
I know you're not one to cry at these events. The message was sent twice for some reason, lol. Oh, really? I thought you were just like a pickle enthusiast. Enthusiast? Something like that. You know, people who just love pickle a lot. The pickler. I'm a pickle Rick Morty. I'm scared. I shouldn't have invoked that word. But just in case.
Oh, thank you. That's very considerate of you. Do you think you'll need them too?
Oh no. I'm not much of a crier, I'm afraid. Besides, I think it's hard to be sad with you around.
Reginald opened the door for me and I stepped inside. I'd always admired the building from the outside, but I'd never been inside before.
Uh-huh.
The ceiling towered above us. The walls were clean and dark, and the tall floor below us gave a pleasant sun when stepped on. He gestured to the direction we were be heading in for the surface. There was a lot of people. That made me happy. We all herded in the room, everyone looking for a proper pew to sit in with a nice enough view of the priest. I sat down in closest open spot to me. And almost immediately, I felt an overwhelming sense of dread. Uh-huh. I'm not sure what caused it, or why it was happening, but it was as if the world was ending. Somehow. I don't know. I just couldn't place this overwhelming sense of doom that I was feeling. I look around. It seems like no one else was experiencing it, but it was so prominent to me. Almost tangible. Like a heavy weight that was sinking into your shoulders. Or loud music that reverberated through your bones. The ceilings were so high and I had plenty of room to sit. and yet I felt so terribly claustrophobic. I could not even hear what the priest was saying. Or rather, I could hear it, but I felt as if I could not listen properly, as if they were speaking underwater. What was this feeling? It was making me feel sick.
Mm-hmm.
I felt the temples in my head start to throb the more time went on, and each muffled noise that coursed its ways across the room somehow gave me a sense of nausea, as if just the vibrations of sounds were causing me to feel dizzy. Something wasn't right. That's all I could think to myself. I felt almost paralyzed in my seat as the bad feelings continued, so on and so forth. It was hard to describe exactly how it felt. Was this a stroke?
No, Mary, it's fortunately it's not a stroke.
A heart attack? I couldn't pinpoint this feeling. I just knew that something wasn't right. I wasn't even sure how to handle these feelings. It was as if I had entered some kind of dreamlike state. As if what I was feeling and everything around me was all some sort of elaborate dream. It was scary and claustrophobic. I felt like I had tunnel vision and the world around me was becoming blurred. All the noises around me felt so muffled and yet also so loud. It made my ears ring. And all the while the only message my brain was feeding me was that something wasn't right.
Average going to church experience, yes, me. No, actually, no. It's not my experience when I go to church. When I go to church, I immediately just like burn in place. Like I immediately like immolate. Like I goes into flame. Like the moment I step inside the church, that happens. I'm burning to ashes.
I I didn't want to be disrespectful to service or anything, but I had to leave. At least just leave the room. How long had this gone on anyways? It felt like it had been hours, but that couldn't have been the case. I think I was just feeling really sick, and that's why. I I eventually worked up the strength to exit the room. Things didn't seem quite so close in when I did, but I still felt tidal waves of nausea rush over me every few moments. I couldn't understand what was causing this to happen. I felt terrified. In my dizzy state, I stumbled about until I found a bathroom. I went inside. The lights were bright and fluorescent in contrast to the rest of the church. The buzzing noise and stark whiteness of the room did not help my condition at all, as if overloading my sense even more. Luckily, I was already in front of a toilet. When my sickness got the better of me, I threw up. And something definitely was not right.
Gee, I wonder what's not right, Mary.
Whatever I had puked in the toilet was unlike anything I had ever seen before. It was pure black, and it glistened oddly in the light, like ink or tar. Did this really come out of me just now? Or am I just seeing things? This feeling of nausea still hasn't left.
Uh-huh.
A knock on the door. I wasn't given much time to inspect it further, but truthfully I didn't know if I wanted to. I had to be just seeing things, right? I told whoever I was outside that I would be just a minute. I flushed the toilet and wiped the seat with toilet paper. All that murky, inky black water came up clear again after I had flushed it. I washed my hands and cleaned myself out the sink, and out up at the sink before heading back out there again. As I exited the bathroom, I was greeted by a lady and gentleman standing right in front of me.
Oh, goodness, you startled me.
I'm so sorry, and I apologize for the wait. Please go ahead.
Oh, that's quite alright. I just wanted to fix my makeup before we head out for dinner.
Will you be joining us too? Huh?
We saw you in the service there with us. Everyone was invited to come join us for dinner after.
Sorry if we are appearing rude, but who are you anyways?
You're not some kind of crasher, right? Oh no, Mary, no.
Huh? What do you mean?
How are you related to the deceased?
Who did you come here with? Oh, That's just because I'm actually just...
I'm a third cousin twice removed. I'm Reginald's. No, please no.
I was a co-worker.
Re- Fine.